The Rattler here again from Noble Darts, and today I'm just going to take you through our darts setups. I've been getting a few questions about what are the best darts to buy, and obviously the best ones are the ones that suit your throwing style. Good little tip would be to get into iDarts in the city in Adelaide and try a few out. Say good day to Ken in there from us. So my personal darts are an outdated set from XQ Max by Michael Van Gerwen, and 70% tungsten barrels. They go pretty well, and when I bought them I put a set of Robson Plus flights on that are a moulded plastic flight, but as you can see they get pretty worn out. I need to replace them. A couple of the other things that I did was tried out a few different length shafts. I think the shorter ones seem to suit me a bit better, and I bought a packet of tips just to keep me going. Don't break too many, but it's good to have a few spares. The other cool thing I bought was a couple of replacement steel tip points, which just screw straight into the end of the barrel, and if you've got a decent set of darts you can then play them on your soft tip with the plastic tip or pointed steel tip, so it's pretty handy having them, and they're 18 grams. So I'll throw over to the Bandit. See what you got, Bandit.
Thanks very much, Rattler. It's Bandit here. I'm just going to run you through a few of my darts that I've had set up, and I've had quite a few. I've probably bought the most out of everyone in the crew. I started with this little set here. They're from Shot. I think they're the 808s. I can't exactly remember when I bought them, but and then I decided I didn't like them. I didn't like the grip. You can have a close look at those ones. Yep, decided I didn't like the grip of those, so I put them to the side and I went and purchased some Harrows Ice. And you can have a good look at those ones. They've got a pretty decent grip there. They've got that sort of sharp, jagged grip at the front. Not much in the middle and a little bit at the back. These were my dart of choice for quite a while. I also went, just like the Rattler, went with the Robson flights, but I've noticed some of mine are starting to chip as well. They're good flights because they don't ever come off once they're locked on, but they've got that bit of extra stiffness, and that makes them a bit prone to cracking and splitting, as you saw with the Rattlers as well. Finally, I decided I needed a more aggressive grip, so I went out and purchased some of the Harrows Nemesis, and you can have a good look at that. I'm not sure if that's going to be clear enough. They have a really aggressive grip, very sturdy. But what I found, I really liked them to start with. What I found is they're probably a bit too aggressive for my liking. So since then, I've gone back to my Shot, and that's my dart of choice now at the moment. One thing you might notice, all my darts have the Cosmo Fit Point Plus tips. I just find that they're really strong, really sturdy. I've never had issues with them sticking into the board. They do wear out after a while, but they're pretty easy to replace. On the darts that I use now, the Shot ones, the flights I've got the Cosmo Fit flights. They go really well with the shafts there. You can see the shorter shaft, and they just click in, and you can see they never actually come off once they click on. It's got like a little nobule there, and they click on, and that you will never have problems with them coming off. One set of flights I did have a bit of fun with. The boys like to call these my fishing lures. I keep them on my Harrows. It's a shaft and flight combo, and I'll just unscrew that and show you guys. Very flexible. I think that's why they refer to them as the fishing lure. So if you step on these, they're not going to break. They're pretty good. What I've started to notice is they're starting to bend a little bit, and it might be just because of the heat we get here in Adelaide. I'm not sure, or where I'm keeping them, but you can't really bend them back. But they're very soft, very flexible, and they'll probably be my backup shafts, backup flights, I think, for good. Another little gadget we've got here is a 3D printed little dart holder. You can see it just holds, just done on a 3D printer. Cost me about 10 cents, and it just holds all my darts quite nicely. Let's see what Trip McNeely's packing down there in his garage. Let's have a look.
Hi everyone, it's Trip McNeely here from Noble Darts. I'm just going to take you through my soft tip dart setup that I use for my Gran Board, which you can see behind me here in the Thunderdome. So mine's a bit more simpler than the Rattler and the Bandit's kits. I've only got one set of darts, and all my darts gear I keep in my Texas Troops lunchbox, which I got with my Crows membership a few years back. Great captain of the Crows, Tex. So I've got, I'm just running with the one set of 19 gram brass darts, RVB darts. They go really well for me. I've just got a sort of cheapish plastic shaft there and the Harrows flights. They just slide on there and secure with that ring. I tend to throw quite cold, unlike the other guys that probably throw upwards of 1,000 darts before they get online and play. So these tend to hang in the air really nice for me. With my throwing style, they sit up there and land nicely. So I'm really happy with them. Might upgrade at some point, but yeah, for the time being, pretty good. Some other things I've got in my kit is some replacement soft tips. So I haven't used too many of those, but I got a tub of 200, which the boys did give me a lot of shit about. So, you know, they come and grab them if they need them. So that's good. And also a good quality set of pliers to get your long nose pliers to get your broken tips out of the board. So yeah, pretty simple for me. Brass darts, 19 gram, work well. And thanks for supporting and following Noble Darts. And the last one in the group to give their darts descriptions is the Whippet. So I'll pass on to the Whippet. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Jeff, it's just nodded off there for a while. Yeah, time to show you my darts, I guess. If you've made it this far, well done. You did better than me. Happy to take you through the darts I've got though. Unlike Bandit, who decided that he had to find the cheapest darts that he could from overseas and then realised that they were no good and then had to keep buying 15, 20 sets of darts. I actually, as soon as I realised I was into soft tip darts, I went into iDarts in the city and bought the best set of darts that they had at the time. And they were the Target Phil Taylor 80 Naturals. They are 18 grams and 80% tungsten. I paid $135 for them, as you can see, but that's 2 years ago, and they're still going strong. I mean, if I had my time over, I've just recently found out that I could have got 1,350 sets of little 3D printed darts holders, but at the time Bandit wasn't doing those. So anyway, I bought these, and they're great. This is what they look like. I'm not really up with aggressive grips or what's what, but they suit me. Well, I feel like they do. I use the fit points, the same as the ones that Bandit showed you, the Fit Flight, sorry, made by Cosmo. This is my next packet. These ones that I've got on at the moment are actually the slim ones, which are quite nice. And then obviously, yeah, the flight just clicks in. You'll hear it click in when it. So the flights, you need the Cosmo Fit Flight as well to match. I think they're the best. The only other thing probably to show you, I'll get a case as well, just so that you look the part if you rock up to iDarts to throw. I would certainly recommend that. And definitely don't do a trip and still be throwing brass darts more than a year after you've said that you're into it. That's no good either. I can't believe we sat through him talking up brass darts for 3 minutes. Anyway, if you've enjoyed checking out what all the Noble Darts guys are throwing, let us know in the comments. Maybe we can make a few more like this. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and if you got through to the end, I can't believe it, but well done. Cheers.